Session, we are going to discuss about how do we wrangle a raw data by using Trifactor. So, Google GCP provides facility to access this Trifactor from the GCP console. Similarly, from AWS, the data stored in S3 can be accessed by using this Trifactor. So, what is data wrangling? Data wrangling is the process of cleaning and enriching raw data into desired format in order to get the better result and better decision making. So I'm going to take a sample data. This is the sample data which we retrieved from Microsoft Teams. This is the attendance list of students. If you look at this particular data, this data is very clumsy and we wanted to clean this data in order to proceed further. Okay, in this session we are going to discuss how do we use Trifactor to clean this data. Okay, first of all, in Trifactor, create the flow and name the flow. You can give the description. In this step, you can add the dataset into the flow. Currently, I have uploaded already existing dataset. For this particular example, I am going to import my dataset from the local system. So I have a dataset. I'm going to import this dataset into the Trifactor. And proceed by specifying import and add to the flow. Now our dataset is imported here. Now we need to create a recipe that is nothing but set of steps that can be applied on the dataset in order to wrangle our dataset. Add new recipe and click on this new recipe, okay, and edit the recipe. Now a sample of the dataset is loaded in your console. So this is just a work area. In this work area, you can start cleaning your data. If you look at this, the first row is a title row. I wanted to remove this first row. Okay, just simply click on the first row. Okay, the Trifactor by itself it gives you the suggestions. Okay, the second option is delete the row. Yes, I want to delete the row. So I'm going to add this particular recipe into my list. Next one, if you see the name of a student and the roll number of the student are merged together. I wanted to split into two different columns, name into a separate column and the roll number into a separate column. So select the column and you can say split the column on a particular delimiter. In the delimiter, you can specify the delimiter as hyphen. So by mentioning this hyphen, okay, the tool has automatically splitted the column into two. The sample suggestions have shown here. By giving an add, these suggestions will be implemented. Now if you look at this particular data set, now data is split into two columns. One column consists of names of the student and other column is nothing but roll numbers of the student. The names are fine, but the roll numbers are enclosed in the square bracket. I wanted to remove the square bracket. So the next step what I can do, select the column and select create column from examples and specify what is the desired output you want from this particular column. So I'm going to say for this particular row, this is the output I wanted. The moment you say the specific output you wanted, the trifactor has computed automatically, okay, what would be the other rows, okay, you are expecting the result. If there is any deviation, okay, you can correct the deviation by supplying the appropriate values. So according to me, this looks perfectly fine. So I'm going to proceed. I'm going to add this into a recipe, this particular step into a recipe. So if you want to give a new column name, that is absolutely fine. Otherwise, the trifactor will automatically give some column name. Now, okay, so the refined data is listed in column number 2. So I'm going to delete this particular column from my data set. So this is no more required. Now I have cleaned the name and I have properly separated the roll number from the clumsier data. Now look at this particular column. This column is nothing but date and the timestamp of the student when he or she has joined the class. So from this complicated column, I wanted to extract only the time information. So how do I going to retrieve this? Again, I'm going to retrieve this by using the comma separator. Okay, so I'm going to say split column or extract column text pattern and start extracting after the comma value. Okay, this will automatically give me the suggestions. Then add it to the recipe. So now from the entire column, I have extracted only the time information and I have added into a separate column. So this particular column is no more required. So I'm going to delete this. Still, if you look at this particular data set, okay, many duplicate entries are there. So these entries, the main reason for these entries, the students might have joined and left the classroom in different time. So I want only the join information. I don't want the left time. Okay. So what is that you want to do? If you want to remove all the left from the specific column, okay, you can specify, okay, select the column name, filter rows, contain column values, contains, you can specify, okay, so the column value contains the left value. Okay, so I'm going to remove all these rows that contains the value as left. Simply add it to the recipe. Now still the duplicates are not removed because the joining time of a student will have different values. So among this, I wanted to retain only one value of the student, joining time of a student. I wanted to remove all the other joining times of the student. So according to this logic, I'm going to select rank. Sort columns by the column number 5 and group by column 1. This will exactly give me the rank of each and every timestamp value. I'm going to add it into the data set. This step I'm adding it to remove the duplicate values or unnecessary values of a particular row values. So if you look at this, I wanted to remove all the values other than 1. If you look at this particular student, Sanjay Lal, he has joined 5 different times into the meeting I wanted to retain only the first time he has joined into the meeting. So the same thing, select the column, filter rows on column values, okay, between the column values is greater than 1 and less than, okay, less than I can leave it, okay, it could be any value, okay. So delete the matching values, okay, and you can add it to the recipe. And the purpose of this particular step is over, so I can remove this column, okay. Now I'm going to remove the duplicate values if there are any. Remove duplicate rows if there are any. Similarly, sometime the faculty might also have joined in the teams. The faculty may not have the roll number of the student. So if that is the case, I'm going to remove the entries from this particular list where the roll number is empty. Select this particular column, and we can also say filter rows and column values is missing. Delete matching rows. So if there are any null values present in this particular column, those null values will also be removed. Now my data is cleaned in just few steps. That's all. So once you cleaned your data, execute run and select the target format. By default, target format is a CSV format. Okay, run. Once it completes publishing your data, you can start importing your data or downloading your data. This particular step takes few minutes depending upon your data size. We have generated set of recipes. So those recipes will be exactly applied on your entire data set, and the final result will be produced, which can be downloaded. Applied all the recipe steps into the real data set, the final result will be published. You can click on view all and you can download the CSV file, target CSV file. Okay, you can say download result. I have got a data set which is completely cleaned by using the trifactor in simple steps.